Guys, does this cave make my reactor look big? I'm just messing with you guys. It's Dragon of Fate here with episode 3 of Feed the Beast Infinity. As you can see, the reactor kind of got a little bigger between last episode and this, and that's because I went crazy dwarf and just went on a long mining trip. Like, if you go down there, there's just caves of just branch mines for miles. It's ridiculous. Anywho, so I decided to up it to 7x7x7 because that's more efficient. And between episodes, I went and made myself a magma crucible. We're going to be using liquid redstone. And yeah, I know resonant ender's better for it, but I don't have like any ender pearls at all. And the amount of difference you get between redstone and resonant ender is minuscule anywho. So it don't really matter, guys. So we're just going to quickly fill this all in, and then we will get our big reactor up and running. I am quite looking forward to this, guys. This has been a long time coming. Let's fill this in here. Oh, crap. Which one is the flowing one? Is it that one? Nope. That one? Hey! I should really be paying attention where I'm placing this then, eh, guys? That one's got it. That one needs it. Here. Here. Geez, saying that, I'm thinking of Finding Nemo. Mine. Anywho, guys, we are just about there. And then we can get this bad boy up and running. Like, I am so looking forward to having a real power supply, guys, because I gotta tell you, trying to run those magma crucibles, well, the one magma crucible off of generators was just a joke. It was terrible. Alright, there we go. So that's all filled in. Let's grab our casings. We'll throw those down. Let's finish this up. Just like so. Right there, there, and there. Done. And notice how it came together to form the multi-block structure? It's a good sign, my friends. So we'll drop it down here. We will grab some fuel. Right here. And this thing is going to eat through a lot of it to start. Alright, guys, are you ready? Are you ready to see what kind of power we can get out of this guy? Right now, we are producing 60, like, oh, so that's out, so that's nothing, and the bottom one is, yeah, so we have, like, no power, guys. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this. Power on. Holy crap, look at that. We're at 6, 7, 8, 9. We hit 9. Come on, 10, 10,000 RF a tick, and it looks like it might still be climbing. Are we going to hit 11? Please, let's say we can hit 11. Come on, you can do it. 11,000 RF per tick. That is right, guys. And you know what? That is pushing this pretty full. What is that? That is 6. That's 6 million RF. All right, let's turn this off so we don't waste any of the fuel, because this will still then produce energy while it cools down. So I guess the next thing we need to do is kind of figure out how we're going to run our power, where we can put it, and actually take advantage of this, because that is huge for us. We now don't have to worry about, oh, do we have to keep feeding this charcoal? Like, we can use our stuff now. So first things first, let's look at the mod that I really want to play with. This one is Thermal Dynamics, I think it's called. There we go. And they have a bunch of different power cables here, and that would be fantastic. Let's see if we can do this. What do we need for that? So we need the energy flux duct. We need hardened glass or fused quartz. Ooh. I think I like the fused quartz better. But past that, what do we need? Electrum. So I think I'm going to get together a bunch of materials so we can make a bunch of power cables, and I'll be right back, guys. Alright, so in a little while later, I've done some cleaning out, and we are going to get started on a mod to help us get started on a mod. Hopefully. So for those of you that have never used it before, we want to get started into Steve's Factory Manager. This thing is fantastic. If I'd have everything I need on me. There it is. So this is kind of like programming and interfacing with the real world. It's pretty nice mods. And what we need is, we're trying to get started into Applied Energistics, but the problem with Applied Energistics is that we need a bunch of charged quartz. Certus quartz to be exact. And you know what? There's a couple ways we can do it. One of the things we can do is I can sit here and go like this and wait and then pull that out. Oh, excuse me. Or, I haven't actually tried this before, but I think that this should work. What we're going to do is use this inventory management cable. One there, one here is all we should realistically need, but I'm going to just make it look the same because I have a little bit of OCD there. We're going to clean up the chest. Now, what I need to do is put down this inventory manager, and we also will need an inventory. So we will throw that down right here. And I guess actually we can clear these guys out. Like so. And we'll just put some stuff back out of the way. Alright, so what can we do with this? What we're going to do is create an input. Actually, we need a trigger, which we'll set up here. And what we want to do is every second should be more than enough. It will then run the loop. What we're going to do is go to this inventory, and we are going, doesn't matter direction, and make sure it's active. And we are going to only grab Certus quartz. Oh, and that's the one thing I hate about this mod. It doesn't automatically hit the typing line. So we want Certus quartz. And we'll select that, and we only want one. So if we right click, we can specify the amount. Awesome. What we want to do then is output that. And where we're going to output that is to the inventory of the charger. And I believe this one, again, doesn't matter which way we do it. And then the items doesn't matter because they're being selected through the input. And then we want to do that one more time again. So let's bring this over here. And this one over here. So now what we want to check for is the charger. I don't think, again, it matters the side. Whatever. Active. And what we're looking for this time is the charged Certus quartz. Right there. And that we want to output back into the chest. And this way we can just drop everything down. And it should work, hopefully. So, if we did this correctly, let me just quickly link these all up. Like so. And nothing's in there yet. So, once we connect this, hopefully, we will see quartz go in there. When I drop some quartz in. So, there's a quartz in there. Huh? Is it charging it? And look, we have a automated charging system, which is fantastic because I didn't want to sit here for hours to get just trying to get this stuff started. So what we need to do to get started with applied energistics, well, it's a pretty complicated mod that makes our life a lot simpler. We will need a few things to start. Like if we take a look, we need a controller. If I could spell controller, that is. So there is the controller. That's this guy here. Well, we need the engineering processor to do that. Okay, we also need a drive. Cool. We need engineering processors. Well, what about the 1K storage that we're then put into it? Again, you need processors. So the problem with that is that we have to use something called an inscriber. Inscriber. There we go. Now, if you remember, you weren't really here. We did a live stream. We spent hours trying to find these stupid things, and they were just in a bunch of meteorites that were randomly throughout the world. And thankfully, we have all the inscribing presses right here. So there's the 4 of them. So what we need to do is, we'll come back over here and spell inscriber properly again. There we go. Is we need sticky pistons, iron, and then fluix crystals. Fluix crystals are really easy to get. The problem is they're just kind of expensive. We need this charged Certus quartz. We also need redstone, and then we need nether quartz. And I'm gonna make a bunch of this stuff because we're going to need it. And what you gotta do is we're gonna drop all this stuff into there, and if we watch it, you should see it kind of pop up like popcorn. There we go. So that's all of it there that we had made so far. Now, I did go ahead and I made the sticky pistons, which I have on me already. So what we're going to do is we're going to need 5 of these guys eventually. So we will just make all 5. Cool. Now, these guys, we can just, we'll just throw them down. We'll run power down and over like this after. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, the other problem is these guys need power. And I don't think, well, we can figure it out. I don't believe that it will run off of regular RF power. Oh, no, it does actually. Cool. That'll let us actually skip a step in that case. Let's see how we're doing for power here. Should we turn this on and let it warm up a little? Yeah. So that's actually going to save us a big step. Because normally what you'd have to do is we need an energy acceptor as well, which we will have to do for once we actually get going. Energy acceptor. This guy will convert AE energy into, sorry, not AE, RF into AE, because they use their own kind of energy system. It's really kind of stupid, but it needs to be done. But whatever. We will also automate that sometime relatively soon. So what we can do at this point then actually is we will grab one of each of these, like that, and then we will also need some silicone. And I know there's some kicking around because we've been making it. Now, you may be wondering why, hey, you grabbed 5 of these guys, but you only have 4 presses. Well, how it kind of works is, let me show you this. We want some diamonds and we want gold. Oh dear, not much diamonds. And then also, I think it's going to be pure Fluix crystals, which are a royal pain in the butt. But I'll show you how this works to get started, and then we'll move over from there. So this one is the silicone press, and as you can see, you can only put one in at a time. It's a royal pain in the butt. But whatever, we'll then go to inscriber, no. Engineering, I think it was the engineering is the one that we needed. Yes, I'm right. Now, if you put the wrong one in, it won't do anything, so it's not a big deal there. And then if we come down to the one here at the end, what happens is you have to put each one of these in, and then that will automate it and make our actual processor. Ta-da! Cool. So then we had the controllers, one of the things we needed. Like so. So what I'm going to do is I just need to smelt some smooth stone, the pure Fluix crystals, and pure other crystals. I'll quickly show you how they get made, but I'm going to cut away because it is going to take a long time to actually get it. So what we need to do is come over here to our sag mill, and let's just pull this out. We will sag a bunch of these. And I just want to double check how it is for pure. Fluix seed made from Fluix dust and sand. Yeah, so we do have sand somewhere. Should be over here. Hey! Alright, so that's done sagging up. And again, this will also double the amount that we get out of it. So it's kind of a good idea to do this in the future when we have the energy for it. Now, here's the thing. See these things? Items will not despawn. You want to know why? So I took the magnet off. Yes, cool. You drop them in water, and they are going to ever so slowly convert over. Like, I'm still standing here. Nothing's going... Okay, yeah, cool. Let's take a look at them. They're still at 0%. It is ridiculous. Now, we can speed it up using a crystal growth accelerator. Crystal growth accelerator. Now, these guys require actually, that's a little easier than I was expecting. A block there, and then some quartz glass, and then quartz cables. You know what? I'm going to get all this stuff together, guys, and I'll bring you right back. All right, so a short little while later, we are now ready to start getting our MA system going. So we throw a controller down there. Oh. Okay, I'm guessing that they've changed it that this stuff will give it power, because before you had to use this. But I'm still going to throw one in there just to be safe. And we need a hard drive. And from that, we throw the actual... Sorry, we need a drive disk. And my drive, and here's the disks. There we go. Words. Use them. And to that, we will then throw a interface on. Oh. Nope, I'm an idiot. Which one did I need to make? Crap. Terminal is what we needed. And I think that's the one I made. What do we need? We need a ME terminal? Oh no! Alright guys, I think we can recover from this. We just need one of these. We need one of these. Go faster. Okay, so we grab that and that. Come down here. We go like this, like that one. I think we still have 2 of the cores. Yes, and you need ME terminal and a bright illuminated panel. We should have one more in here. Panel. Oh, right there. Cool. All right, so that should be done. Let's grab that out. Let's come over here and go ME terminal without the redstone. All right, let's take this guy down. Throw another cable up there. Really need to know where to aim. There we go. Cool. And with that, we can start to clean up our inventories. So what we can do is we can just grab everything. Well, hopefully everything. It depends on how much room we actually have. But thankfully, to make more drives, they're not terribly expensive. So as you can see, this is starting to fill this up. We've used 48 types and only 612 bytes of storage. And I made 4 because I figured that should be able to get us through pretty much everything that we needed to store. So we can go like this. The only problem is you can't get out of the inventory by hitting E. You actually gotta hit escape. Not a big deal. So we got all those in there. Then we can come over here, clean this all up. And yeah, so that is definitely a much quicker, easier storage system. And I just want to throw some more things in there, and I'll show you why I like it so much. We're almost done cleaning up, guys. Come over here. Dump it in. Come over here. Grab everything. Dump that in. Dump it in, dump it in. Da, da, da. 2 drives are full of types. I think we'll be okay. We'll be getting close, but we'll make another one if need be. Da, da, da. Da, da, da. See, once we start filling this up, it's when you first go to do this. Okay, that's eating up a lot of types right there. I don't care about those quite yet. When you first start doing all this stuff, that's when you're going to start going, crap, I don't have room, because you have all the different kinds of items. Once your system's kind of set up in place, you're just filling it up with more of the same thing, and you don't really start running into the same issue anymore. So if we look here, that one's full. This one's got 30 available still. And I'm going to leave these guys in the barrels for just the time being. There's just the top one here. Yep. We'll run back over here and drop that in. And the one thing I like about this, let's sort it by number of items. So let's say you need redstone. Redstone. There it is. There's everything in there that involves the word redstone. Absolutely fantastic. Anywho, guys, I'm going to quickly go check what we have for time, and if not, that'll be the end of the episode. Anywho, guys, I'll be right back. Alright, guys, I'm sorry, but that's the end of the episode. If you liked the episode, remember to subscribe, like, and leave a comment. Have a good one, guys.